Hi, I'm Saverio from HoRNet Plugins. Today I'm going to show you our latest plugin, the SongKey MK3. This is the third version of our chord key detection utility, and for this third version we also added the BPM detection and MIDI functionality. This is the result of a lot of work when we tried to improve how the plugin worked in the second version to make it detect even more complex chords. In fact, right now we are able to detect minor and major of chords, and then seventh, fifth, suspended, and all these other kind of chords that make a song interesting. And what we did is redesign completely the chromagram that is the base of the analysis of the plugin. It's this section of the audio, transforming it into the frequency domain and analyzing the intensity of each note of the track, and then comping it together in just one octave, so that we know the level of each note and we can estimate which chord is being played. The old version took this kind of information and made an average to understand which frequencies were playing across the whole song. This has the big limit of not taking into account the logic of the chord sequences. What we did is to create a new statistical model that take into consideration the kind of progressions that we usually find in popular music. And so we now use the chord informations that we are gathering in the first place to put together the sequences of chords and trying to understand the key of the song from the sequence of chords. This is the benefit of being much more reliable in understanding between major and relative minor scale, and to also be able to follow when the keys change, and to discover some hidden key that may lie into some part of the song, because of course a song has an overall progression that may start and may end in a certain key, but inside some part of the song you may find that also some other key plays well. So if you want to sample just one part of the song, you are not limited to the original key, but using this tool you may discover that also some other keys works well with that part you want to sample. So I'm going to dig into the interface and I explain you the part of the interfaces. This is a very simple plugin talking about controls, because we have the chord section where we display the level of each note. This is the chromagram I was talking about, and the detected chords here. Then right below we have the key section where we detect the key of the part you are playing using the algorithm I told you before. And I also show here the chromagram, cumulative chromagram, that updates in real time, and so you can have a look at this and know across the whole program you played which kind of notes are more frequent. The higher the bar, the more frequent is the note. When the bar is highlighted, like in this case, we are sure that this note is actually playing. It's at a level that we recognize as a very good level. Then we have the detected key and the other two possible keys with the confidence percentage we have here. The more similar are the progression to our statistical model, and the higher is this percentage. Then we have our big reset button that resets everything at the beginning, at the initial state. We have the BPM counter that works analyzing the transient in the music using fast high frequency spikes. So this works well for rhythmic material and is meant to be used as a tool to get the overall speed of a song on final mixes for the most part, because unless you have very percussive stuff, you won't be able to get a very good reading. Then we have the option to choose the flat or sharp notation. You see that the notes change here. And to output the MIDI chord that the plugin has detected. This is not supported in every DAW, so you have to check with your DAW if this actually may work, because it has to support MIDI routing from an audio track, and this is not the case for Logic, for example, but it works pretty well in Ableton Live. So I'm going to show you how the detection works. Another interesting part that we added the MIDI input detection, and that's what I'm going to start showing the plugin from. If I play any chord on this track that is actually active, I'll see the detected note here, just like this. I'm playing a C major right now, and the chord is correctly detected. Of course, we don't have enough chord information right now to show a good key detection here. So if I play some other notes, just like this, you see that it keeps on detecting the chords. And now that we have some more chord information, we get a key reading. Of course, it's just 3 chords, so it's not that accurate, but we see that we are actually playing these notes here, and it's not really sure if it's a G major or F major, but the chord played are those one. You see, our 3 chords are all 3 here. So let's see how it works with the audio. I have a synth playing guitar, so I use this one, and I play some loop. And right now, reset it. Right now, I'm playing just a C major chord. You see from the notes playing here, the intensity of the E in the C major is not that strong, so it recognizes as a C fifth, and sometimes C major. This is what happens with audio, because the frequencies are not even distributed in every sound. But I show you that I can easily recognize the chord, the key of the chord I'm playing just an easy C major loop. It's C major, 5 is G major, E minor, and F major. So as you have seen, the keys are detected, all the 3 possible keys here. And then we have our global chromagram that show us which notes have been playing during the loop. It's of course C, E, G, A, and it was B, is just lower down during time, so it just lights off, but it's actually here, and it is of course an error because of the frequency detection. And so we know which notes we can play together with the loop we have to build our song. We correctly detected the 105 BPM that we have set here. And this can be really used to take some loops that you have, merge them together, and know that they will work. And when you want to write some kind of melody on those loops, you know that you can use the C, the E, the G, and the A notes, and they will always work with the loop you have. We can also use this plugin to detect key and tempo of pre-recorded song, the full songs. And I have prepared a couple of songs here. I will talk on them because they are famous songs, and I don't want YouTube to cut them off. So hopefully if I talk about them, you will be able to hear the songs and hear my explanation while they are playing. So this is a famous Green Day song you probably know, and it's pretty easy to see that the chords are being recognized during each passage, and the key is already be identified as a G major because the chord is pretty straightforward. You know, we are struggling a bit with the tempo because we don't have drums right now, but we detected that it's around 100 BPM. It's actually 105. We're saying 103, so we're pretty good anyway. And so with this tool you can detect the key and the chords of something you have recorded, a full song for example, or a more complex loop where multiple instruments play together. But this tool is not limited to that. Say you have an acapella and you want to know which speed or keys or notes are playing in the acapella, so you can mix them with your loops and your other tracks, and we can do that. Playing this acapella, you see that we started analyzing. It's pretty hard to understand the speed because we don't have any rhythmic information on this, but we already identified A minor as the key, and it's pretty hard to identify the key with the acapellas because they don't have straight chords that can be detected easily. But we see that these are the notes that is playing. As I told you, we are getting a little confused by some notes that are going, the fake chords that are going there, and but A minor is still here. And, but we still can use the chromagram to understand which notes are playing and be able to play something together with this acapella, and until we play D, E, F sharp, A or B, they are going to sound good together with this track. So this is just a quick overview of the new SongKey MK3, and this plugin is available on our website www.HoRNetPlugins.com. You can go there and try it out. We don't have a demo for this plugin, but we have a 100% money back guarantee if you don't like it. So you can download it, try it out for as long as you want, and if you have any suggestion, just write us. Thank you very much for watching this video.